Thanks, everyone. Hi. Does it feel like there's more people today? Like even in the mornings and this afternoon. Sorry, I'm just mumbling to myself now. Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm the Welcome Ministry leader, and I guess today's my turn to share. Hope you'll forgive me. I'll probably be doing a lot of reading. So, yeah. When Pastor Alex asked all the leaders to share about how the leaders have felt that God has been using them to bless others and I guess make the world a better place, I kind of actually just drew a blank. I honestly don't really have anything encouraging or inspiring to share because I thought these things would be like, yeah, it's such a great story, let's go out and save the world or something like that. And also, I also don't know how God is using me to bless others. And if you remember back a long time ago that Pastor Alex gave every leader $1,000 Care for gift certificate, I still have mine, and I still have no idea what to do with it. So this past week I met up with Pastor Alex and to talk about this matter. And I explained to him why basically I feel like I have nothing to share. And I was hoping he would give me some input, like point me in the right direction, like different things I can share. But much to my surprise, he just said, why don't you just share that? And the thought of that, which you will hear in a minute, has never crossed my mind because it was not at all encouraging or inspiring. And most importantly, if I share that, I'm really putting myself out there. This is something that it's one thing to share with a trusted brother like Pastor Alex, but it's another to share with the whole congregation. Not that I don't trust you or anything. But Pastor Alex encouraged me to share something real and genuine, even if it does not paint a pretty picture. And after much thought and prayer, I thought, here it goes. The truth is, I'm actually a mess right now. And I don't mean like a physical mess, like not having a job or alcohol abuse or doing drugs or anything like that by world standard. But I mean, I'm a spiritual mess. And honestly, I've been a mess for a long time. And back in 2005, when my last year in college, a lot of my friends who graduated already came back and warned us about falling away after graduation. And I also remember back then, I was on such a fire for God. I was so passionate that I was sure that I was not going to be one of those people. But falling away began almost immediately. After graduation, I moved back to Taiwan. And already I don't have the spiritual support I had in the U.S., where my whole life revolved around the church. I went through a few different churches before I found the Pearl, and that was when we were still meeting in the bottom of the Elam bookstore around Zhongxiao Donghua. Only probably a couple of you know where that. Okay. After a few years, I took a 3-year hiatus from the Pearls around 2010 because I thought I wasn't really growing spiritually. I was supposed to find a new church, but I never got around to it. I came back around 2013, and I'm very glad I could just come back here, and I have been ever since. But honestly, ever since 2005 and throughout this whole time, I can feel my fire fading, passion dwindling. And I know that was a problem, so I tried to get that fire back by doing more at church, serving. But I'm just not as passionate as I used to be. And up to this point, like right now, this is where my sharing was supposed to end. Like yesterday I was going through this, I'm like, okay, that's the end. Well, after all my brainstorming, this is what's the part that says, okay, I'm done, the end, thank you for listening, and go down. But yesterday afternoon when I was finalizing this sharing, it's just like intervention. Like God just reminded me how he's still with me and guiding my path. And I had to add this next part on. He's blessed me and guided me even when I'm falling away. Notably, you guys know me, that I've been a teacher for last 10 years. And how I got this teaching job, even though teaching was not even my first, I didn't even give teaching a first thought, let alone second thought. how he watched over my family when they're going over some health troubles, and different parts of my life that I know he was just there because just good things would happen. And God is always watching over me no matter how deep of a mess I'm in. And God is always going to be taking care of me, guiding my path. And now I know this is not anything new to you. God is always faithful. Oh wow, big new knowledge to everyone I just shared. But I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. But sometimes it's good to have a reminder, and sometimes I was just so immersed in my own misery that I did not see what God is doing ultimately. Now, I'm not saying that just because God is always with me and he's always faithful and that everything's okay. The fact remains that I'm not as passionate or on fire I used to be. And I don't know if I'll ever get back to that level. Just like the song earlier said, prone to wander, I can feel it, prone to leave the God I love. I don't know how much a blessing I can be to others when myself needs a lot of work. That is something I really need to work on. Fix my eyes on the Lord, devote myself to the Lord. But one thing I can always count on, that I know God is always going to be with me, and he's going to see me through it all. And he will always be that forever faithful Father, even if I fall short. Thanks.